OpenServ, ticker SERV. Greg Ivanov joins SERV as a key advisor, ex-head of partnerships at Google, GP at 227, and early backer of Pendle, BitTensorTau, and Render. He grew Google Play into one of the largest developer ecosystems on the planet. Wow! Now working with us to scale SERV reasoning across large enterprises. Are you paying attention? You guys ever download any apps on your phone? If you use Android, Samsung, I'm a Samsung fan. Let's use Google to show you Google Play. Here you go, Android apps on Google Play. This website here that you're looking at, Greg Ivanov was one of the builders of that website, okay?
Yeah, boy.
He is now a part of to build the success of SERV reasoning, which I said is a use case and a protocol infrastructure that you should pay attention to. This is so insane. I'm at a loss for words, guys. And if you're paying attention to the private group, to my Patreon for only $5 a month, you would have seen my OpenServ videos, right? Let's take a look. Let's type in SERV to search here on crypto spaces here. You'd have seen the first video I made is GPT-5 obsolete, because in this video, the OpenServ SERV performance deep dive. In this video, because let me give you guys the dates as well. Today is the 14th of May 2026. This video was recorded on April 20th 2026, right? And in this video I showed you right here a speed test between all of the different platforms with OpenServ, with SERV reasoning here, compared to projects or protocols like GPT 5.5, GPT 5.4, and SERV is much faster. Look at that, it was finished first, okay? And this is from this video, that's where my conviction really grew for OpenServ, for SERV, right? Because it's faster than all of the competitors, even Sam Altman, OpenAI, ChatGPT, and GPT 5.4, right? And I'm sure with SERV reasoning, if they're already beating it now, just imagine what happens in the future. Let's also take a look at this, for example. So OpenServ, I'm gonna go into, you know, price action, etc. But I want to show you guys this, okay? So OpenAI is sitting right now at an estimated valuation of just under $1 trillion in market cap, right? OpenAI, Sam Altman, ChatGPT is at $852 billion in market cap, right? And SERV reasoning, or SERV Nano here, as I showed in my video, is faster than what GPT, OpenAI, has developed, right? Are you following me here? Now you'd hear that and be like, whoa, that's insane. Why don't I buy it? Why don't you buy it? You should have paid attention to the Patreon. So here is OpenServ sitting at 3.1 cent in price, all right? A fully diluted market cap. Let me scroll down so you guys can see on screen, right? Just want to make sure. It's sitting at a $31 million market cap in FDV. And it's currently beating its competitors that are sitting at an $852 billion market cap. Are you following? Are you paying attention to what I'm saying here? For me, I had the thesis, especially in my recent video on the channel, right? Because I just recently made one, and I could show you guys 8 days ago. I already showed you the first date, where are we at right now, what day it is right now. So this was May 6, 2026. I literally said, analyzing the OpenServ pullback. And in this video, I said, now would be a good time to DCA because it's at 1.5 cent. It's a good time to DCA. It's a great entry here. I would personally, you know, buy the dips, right? That was just me. That's what I would have done, right? And the dates are all here. Look at this. It had a nice rally up 40%. And that was still a bit cheap as well, right? It's still cheap now, obviously. It's still cheap now, but that was still a great entry at 2.1 cent on screen. 2.196 cent, as you could see on screen, right? Now it's sitting at 3.1 cent, and earlier today it was at 3.8 cent. Okay, so how much is that? How much is that move right now? I talked about it in my video 8 days ago, all the way up to 3.8 cent, 150% move to the wick and to the body candle. How much is that from the body candle? Make sure we're highlighting the right thing here. From the body candle here, a 2x move. Okay, so an official 2x call on the channel, and I think this thing could just be getting started. I'm not gonna tell you the FOMO. As I always say, if you have $500, you want to get some exposure to the project, and you don't want to miss the rocket ship, right? Don't FOMO in. You DCA, dollar cost average. Meaning, if I got $500, I'm gonna toss in $50 in the OpenServ here, because if it keeps pumping, at least my $50, could make me some gains, right? But if it, maybe it starts to pull back again, and then it starts to correct, then I could DCA the rest of the 500. So it pulls back, maybe it pulls back another 10% or 20%. Okay, now I could add another 100, 200, 300 as it pulls back, and I just be patient. I monitor the project as, every 3 to 5 days. I'm like, okay, it's on a dip, let me buy some. It's on a dip, let me buy some. But I always say, if you see a project and you're like, dang, what if it just keeps going without me? Just get a tiny bit of exposure to start your DCA process, right? You don't have to put the entire 500, because guess what? It may pull back, and then all of a sudden you're like, I shouldn't have FOMO'd in. But that's why I say, if you got 500, this is just an example. You got $500, you think it's gonna continue up from here. Maybe just get a $50 to $100 in exposure. Then if it pulls back, guess what? You see the dips, then you add another 50, $100 on the dips, right? That's how you do it. You DCA, right? So I think personally, since OpenServ's competitors here are sitting at 852 billion, this project's infrastructure use case with SERV reasoning especially, I think this project could be a multi-billion-dollar project, right? I think this project could get to $1 to $2 to $3 to maybe even $5 in the future. Now, obviously, nothing is guaranteed, guys. Nothing I say is financial advice. This is all entertainment purposes only. But with great tokenomics like it has now, with 770 million circulating supply, 77% of the supply is out. It's at 1 billion total supply. And we've seen meme coins in the past, in 2024, go to 3 to 5 billion. Bonk went to 4 billion. Dog with Hat went to 4 to 5 billion. Popcat went to 2 billion market cap. I think this is a multi-billion-dollar project, man. And I even said in the patrons, if in the Patreon as well, right? If you have even 10,000 to 100,000 tokens, right? Just 10,000 to 100,000 tokens, that could yield massive returns in the future. Right now, 10,000 SERV is $310, right? And 100,000 SERV is $3,000. I'm never gonna tell anyone to overinvest in any project. So again, manage your risk accordingly, depending on what your financial standing is. Okay, Limbo here, been shilling SERV since day one. Conviction never wavered. It's 107x performance per dollar versus frontier models with 0 failed calls in real production, as I showed you guys in my video, where I showed you SERV Nano or SERV reasoning competing against the trillion-dollar AI companies, right? Conviction max SERV is a pickaxe. Once we break above this level, which we did, it's go time. So he said, flip this and send this. Limbo, a great trader as well. Give Limbo a follow, guys. Massive account there. Jumpers, haven't talked about any token in a long time since BitTensor. SERV is worth paying attention to. 100x cheaper than prior production verifiers. 107x better performance per dollar. CryptoCrypt SERV, multi-billion-dollar company in the making. And I agree. So I've showed you guys all the receipts and everything. Let me actually pull up my private Discord as well. In the Alpha Calls channel, right? Shout out to one of the members, Bucket, saying, yo, can you do like a channel where I could see all the calls without, having to scroll through all the chats, right? So this was, as you can see on screen, May 11th, 2026, 184.8 cents. I was like, it started, OpenServ is starting to move, get some exposure, right? And again, from the video, 1.5 cent, we talked about it. Now it's at 3.1 cent, and of course, like I said, it exploded to 3.8 cent. And I think it's still early here. I think there's going to be way more upside ahead. I think this is a multi-billion-dollar project, as other people that are way better traders and investors in the space than I am, right? But I am doing my best to get to their level, right? If not surpass them, right? But they also agree that this is a potential multi-billion-dollar project in the making. So these are the type of projects that could take a smaller portfolio and make it a massive one. All right. But again, Nothing is guaranteed. And that's pretty much it for me here with SERV. If you found value in this video, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. We're at 8,100 subscribers now, and we are absolutely crushing it in the private group. So if you want to join that, right, just go to my channel bio, click my channel name, click my channel profile picture. It'll take you to the bio, and then the first link takes you to the Patreon. All right, we already have 54 members in there, and it's $5 a month. But just to update you, in the membership options, I've made a limit to the amount of people that could join for $5, because once those spots are filled for the OGs that believe in me and the community that we have at Crypto Spaces and what we're doing, that's it. As always, remember to give praise and glory to the Lord God Jesus. Thank God for everything. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'll catch you in the next one.